Hello my lovely people, you're welcome to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tina Isoa. I'm a YouTuber based in Owerri, Nigeria. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell as well as give this video a thumbs up and put down your comment in the comment section as well, okay? Today we are just getting into what we have to offer on this channel, okay? We have a lot of good content to put up here, so stick around with us, okay? So very common, people don't actually love to talk about their private parts, the health condition, hygiene, how to manage to keep it odor free, how to generally discussing about the how to manage yourself as a woman. And that is what I have come to give you tips that will help you to stay odor free. And yes, let's just talk generally about it. I'm a health professional and I just have to highlight this very important discussion here for women and even men who would want to share it with their wives or their sisters. Good and fine. So the first thing I'm going to talk about would be cotton panties. Yes, cotton panties. Definitely going to use this. But let's talk about some other things before we get into the clove. You're going to consider the panties you wear, whether you're wearing a cotton panties or nylon panties or these synthetic panties. You have to consider that as a woman, yes, as an adult. I don't even know why people still go ahead to make all those nylon panties when we know that it is not recommended, it is not acceptable. They should kind of abolish it. But notwithstanding, just for us to know that it's better we wear cotton panties, not nylon panties, because it makes that place moist. It makes it like normally everyone wants sweat, and that part of us equally sweat. When you sweat, the nylon panties retains the sweat, and when it's retained, it now gives room for bacteria to start growing on that area of our body, and which will not lead to several infections in the body. So it is important you take note of the kind of panties you wear. It has to be cotton panty, okay? So the next tip would be drinking lots of water. Staying hydrated is very, very, very important. It's even one of the topmost key points, okay? The essence is this, is that when you notice, just check it out. If you are not used to drinking water, when you take a lot of water, you find out that you pee regularly. And when you pee regularly, you will give room for flushing of toxins in the body. That's foreign bacteria, the ones we inhale, the ones intradermal, the ones that just find their way into our body either through oral and all that. So when you take water, if you're lucky enough they didn't go to the small intestine and they found the way through to be flushed out through the kidney, good and fine. You find out the more you urinate, the more you remove those toxins that are in your body. So it is very important you take lots of water, fluid, and stay hydrated always. So the next tip will be keeping your genital area clean by washing. I've had a situation where I told a friend of mine, do you use your fingers to clean up your place and all that? She was like, finger, how, why? Please, it's important you wash properly, clean yourself properly. If possible, have a have a tissue paper or a typo, anything you know that you can use to damp off the fluid on the surface after urinating. That's if you have, of course it's important. I don't even know if I should just go ahead and say it the way it is. If I'm talking to people, I think I feel more free talking about it deeply, but because of this white, you don't know which one is offensive or not. But just clean yourself properly and damp off fluids and sweat and all that around the area. And while doing that, you are equally taking care of your menstrual period. When you're menstruating, you have to change your pad or your sanitary napkins regularly, if possible, minimum of 3 times, depending on your flow, whether it's the first week or the first day or the second day, because usually most people, the first and second day flows very well. From the third day they reduce. So know that you have to change your sanitary napkin frequently in order to reduce the smell. Yes, of course, when you smell, if definitely when someone comes close to you, they will notice that you are smelling. The whole of your body will smell, not just knowing that it's that particular part because you're menstruating. So our menstrual hygiene is very, very important. You have to put that into consideration. Another thing is try and wash yourself after sex. That's if for a married woman, you stay with your husband, after that, please make sure you get something to clean up yourself and wash yourself properly, okay, so that you maintain good normal flora in your body system, okay. So our normal body fluid is not supposed to be awful, it's not supposed to be smelly and all that. It's important you know your normal flow, and be sure when to visit a hospital, when to visit a doctor. If it's yellowish, if it's smelly, if it's pinkish and all that, definitely you have to go and do high vaginal swab to know if there's an infection, an organism responsible for the smell, okay. That's just for that. When you get to that point, there is nothing you can do rather than doing a diagnosis to ascertain the type of bacteria, whether it's a fungal infection, so that you know when you have been infected and know how to treat properly, because most of these drugs are sensitive to a particular infection. That is to say, if you are infected either gonorrhea or something, there is a particular drug that is sensitive, and there are some drugs that will be resistant to that particular infection, and the only time you can know this is when you diagnose properly. So the next tip would be taking of foods rich with probiotics, or normal probiotic foods we have around us. I think I made a video, the video I tagged foods rich in vitamin C. I highlighted probiotic foods there. These are the things you take to help to, yes, ingest the good bacteria into the body. I think we know we have the good bacteria in the body which act like the soldiers in the body. So probiotic foods like yogurt can actually produce those good bacteria that are like the soldiers in the body to fight invading infections. So it's important because, of course, this is like an open place in every woman's body that if you don't take care of it, infections will invade. You wash your panties, you spread it somewhere there is no sun and stuff like that. Bacteria flying, or yes, microorganisms are on the air, can perch on it and germinate inside of you. So you need to take probiotic foods so that they will form the soldiers. When they are invading, they will push them off your body. So the next will be this. This is clove. The almighty clove seed is edible. People take it to cook food, they soak it and drink it. But for the purpose of this class or this video, yes, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can use this to take care of your V area without stress, and you smell good. You will tell yourself that I know I smell good. So I have been using this for years now, and I'm going to show you guys. I've been using this. This is clove. This is like an aromatic flower tree. Very, the aroma is awesome, as in you want to chew it like that. It's called clove, Clove. So if you use this and soak it in water, it's originated from Indonesia and is an all year round fruit. There is nothing like this is the period and all that, because of its health benefits that are so numerous. But for the purpose of this, how you can use this clove to keep yourself odor free and yes, smell good is this. You take this quantity depending on how much you want. Like me, if I want to soak, I'll double this. I will double this quantity. I bought this particular one at 200 naira in a Owerri market, and you can double this and make it like 400 naira and soak it in water. Soak it in water for 3 days. After 3 days, you can start using. Some will add ginger and garlic and all that to drink. But for the purpose of washing, this is what I do, and it has been yielding good results to me. I soak this in water, and after 3 days, once in a while, it's not an everyday stuff. If you want to do it every day, good and fine. But personally, I recommend you do it once or twice in a week. You use it to wash yourself. This is the one I have in my bathing room, guys, and I brought it. You can see it. This is the one I have in my bathing room, and this is the one I use. So I can get that quantity for 400 naira and put it inside this bottle and fill it up with water. When I fill it up with water, I leave it in my bathing room and use it once in a while to wash. If you try this, guys, if you try this, you would come and tell me thank you for giving you this tip. You will be smelling good. Normally, those normal awful smell that you don't like, that kind of, yes, irritates you, you will not be perceiving them anymore. You will not even notice them anymore. So that's the secret. This is the most important part of keeping your vagina clean, sweet, and sumptuous. Okay, so use clove. There are so many benefits. I'm going to be talking about the things I use in my house for my health hygiene, yes, family, and so many other things that we use, the herbs we use to keep our body in a good condition. Okay, so guys, I think this is the end, or I just decided to give you this tip. I hope this video is not too long. Subscribe to my channel to be getting updated information about clove and every other health tips I have to put up on my channel. If you are a pregnant woman, or you are expecting to get pregnant, or you are already delivered, please check back down when I started YouTube. I was putting a lot of content on health topics. You can check them down and see if there is something that interests you, so that you can as well see those ones. Thank you for stopping by. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you agree with me and like what you just saw, and put down your comments in the comment section. I love you guys. Until we see some other time. Mwah.